for more show. Let me hear who you are. With two more comics, our next comic on the stage, also fantastic. One of my favorite writers that we've seen come through Instant Theater, and you're going to absolutely love her. The wonderful... What's that?
She already does.
Okay, great. Awesome. So there'll be so much more in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to absolutely love the very lovely, the very, very wonderful Abbey St. Brandon, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, they don't build these for giants like me. So what some of you might already know, I really love coffee. I'll tell you pretty much whatever you've got. You know, cappuccino, frappuccino, roctigino. I even watch movies with Al Pacino because he sounds tasty. But not absolutely every coffee. So this is one kind called Kopi Luwak. I don't know how many of you have heard of this, but what it is, and I am not making this up, it's coffee made from beans that have been eaten, digested, and shat out by a creature called a civet. It's the coffee civet. It's kind of like a vegetarian cat. It's basically like what it is. And this is a kind of coffee. Now, I understand if this was a desperation measure. Because let me tell you, I have had mornings where I would paw through cat shit for some coffee. But it's not. It's one of the most expensive in the world. This is the high-end stuff. I don't know how you get there. I mean, with like a handful of coffee hipsters or whoever does this just together one day, and one of them goes, "Oh, this coffee is shit," and the other one goes, "Yeah, I know." I mean, we should be glad it didn't catch on. Can you imagine what it'd be like if this were like a common thing? You'd have horrible little coffee shops on the corner specializing in this with names like "The Ends Justify the Beans." This is just basically the problem with humans in general. We'll eat anything. Humans are by far the most determined omnivores. We eat animals, we eat vegetables, we eat minerals. That's what salt is. We are the apex predator that takes it the most seriously. Because if something eats us, we eat it back. We even eat stuff that is specifically designed not to be eaten. Like, humans have got strange enzymes. Again, this is true. Look it up. You know, you're learning stuff. Sorry. Where certain members of the plant family would severely injure other creatures. Tomatoes, for example. There's a lot of creatures cannot eat tomatoes even if they're otherwise vegetarian because it will hurt them. It's poison. Us, it doesn't matter. None of it. Doesn't matter to us that it's a member of a deadly nightshade. It's nothing. So I mean, it's like this absolutely arrogant, certain tomato knows that it's safe, and it's like, I am the tomato. I am a member of a deadly nightshade. I am one of the deadliest. Fuck you, you're a sandwich. But even stuff that does hurt us, we just take that as a challenge. Fugu, for example, is a kind of sushi which will kill you if it's prepared wrong. Popular, expensive. Once again, the really pricey one is the one you want to avoid. Or capsicum, hot peppers. Everyone's encountered that one. You may or may not have heard of the Naga Jalokia, which is a kind of pepper. The nickname is the ghost pepper. So you've probably heard that. It's a traditional Indian pepper. And in India, where it's from, it has two traditional uses. To repel elephants, or as a seasoning. This is actually true. The two things that this substance is used for is to repel the largest land animal with skin up to 1.5 inches thick, or lunch. And the most amazing thing is that's not the hottest pepper in the world anymore. There was actually a guy in America who decided that wasn't enough, and now there's another one. It's called the Naga Viper. It's even hotter. I don't know who eats it. I think it's maybe someone who saw the exploding head on scanners and said, I want to be that. Humans are just bloody weird. I mean, a lot of you might have heard the old classic Calvin and Hobbes line. who was the first guy who looked at a cow and said, I think I'll drink whatever comes out of these things when I squeeze them. But that only makes sense to me. I mean, the guy could have watched the calf, or he might have just had a really lonely Saturday night. It was refreshing. What I want to know about is bird's nest soup. Because bird's nest soup is actually literally made from the nest of a bird called the edible nest swift. And the bird makes the nests by eating a bunch of things and then regurgitating them. So, just these little birds, and they're up on the cliff, they're cute little birds. Little tiny nests and whatever, and they're up there and they're going, and that's what they live in. And then that's what we eat. And I don't understand it. Can I just imagine I want to know, who was the first guy who looked at this, turned to his buddy and said, hey, Harv, them birds must be sick, they're barfing. Let's make soup. What are you looking at me like that for? At least I ain't making you drink cat shit coffee. I will leave you now with one unrelated concept. How many of you are familiar with the TV show Breaking Bad? Pretty popular. I liked it too. Yes, indeed. But in my brain lives a variety of parallel universes. Some of them don't make a great deal of sense. And my favorite ones are basically the ones where Dr. Seuss didn't have the career we know of him as. So it's not little kids' shows. It was porn. Or torture porn. Or maybe in this case, what if Dr. Seuss wrote Breaking Bad? This is that one special speech that everyone who knows the show is going to know very well, as written by Dr. Seuss. Who's your chatter spattered to, ma'am? Are you sure you know who I am? Every year we dwarf Fort Knox, rocks in bricks and stacks in box. Cash in stashes boxed in locks. Walter walks, then scotch the rocks. When it comes to bricks of rocks, man, without me, their shtick is foxed, man. I'm a stranger, hear your shocks. You think dangers open locks? Quick, click, blam, I'm shot by blocks? No, I am the one who knocks. Thank you very much.